What's up,
Hello,
everybody?
hello. What?
It's your boy.
No, it's me. It's a pre-show.
This is the post show for UFC 324. It's my turn.
But it is the pre-show for UFC 325. Go ahead.
Dana.
Go ahead, dude. Go ahead, dude.
It's Dana's fault.
It is Dana's fault. Why are you doing numbered events back to back? Because you can? Because he can. That's why.
We got full-time jobs. We're trying to do we can't do 2 shows this week. So we're going to give you an extra special pre-show. We're going to quickly run, well, not quickly. We're going to talk about UFC 324, and then we're going to talk about UFC 325. Are you ready? Because we got to go.
We don't got all day here.
We got all day. Let's get into UFC 324. This card was mid as fuck until the main event.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Dude, I know your boy lost.
Hang on. Stop it. Can we give a special shout out to Josh Holkett, the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah.
For his post-fight interview?
I don't even know if I saw it.
I might have sent it to you. Shout out to Josh Holkett. Dude gave a Uncle Chael-esque post-fight interview where he's like, I can wrestle lightning and strangle thunder. I'm the one that can end world hunger. And then he ends it, he crescendos, and then it comes down and he goes, and by the way, Brittany Griner is a man. You're like,
yo.
You're like, brother. But in the wise words of Uncle Chael, rather, if you're not willing to go too far, you will never go far enough. So shout out to Josh Holkett.
That's crazy.
The Rose fight was mid.
Dude,
I don't know if you saw Natalia. She's doing the hip wiggle. It looks like the gif of like a dancing chihuahua. Not being racist. Just saying.
She's really jiggly out there, dude.
Hey.
She got the dub, though.
Derek Lewis slips on a banana peel Mario Kart style and just shits the bed against Waldo Acosta-Cortez. What was that? Highlight. Autistic Jean Silva surfboard. He surfs on Arnold Allen. That was crazy.
That was wild. I didn't know. I was like, what the hell just happened?
Arnold Allen won that fight. To give Jean Silva a 30-27. No, okay. That's if it's controversial, but to give Jean Silva a 30-27, you're out of your mind.
That's crazy.
You're out of your mind. I go, what am I watching here?
That's easily, that fight was 29-28 no matter what.
Okay.
No matter who you pick.
It bothered me.
Judges are ridiculous.
He came out with some kind of like stare down aura where he's obviously just loading up on power shots, but it wasn't like the main event where Jean Silva was like landing damage. It's just he would catch Arnold out of his footwork.
Yeah.
And he would make it look, but Arnold looked almost exactly the same after the fight.
Honestly, like that was just a really close fight. You could easily, I think, argue for either man winning that fight. And, that's why the UFC should adapt my point system. The Diorio point system, where a close round like those were, is typically a, 1 point difference. You need to utilize a 2-point win more often. And then what we typically count as, a 10-8 round now should be a 10-7. So there's more room in between those rounds.
Sure.
There's more differentiation. But, that's neither here nor there.
The Diorio differentiation rule.
The Diorio differential.
All right.
UFC, hit me up.
I'm down. Let's talk about the stinker that was the Thug Rose fight. Let's talk about Derek Lewis loading up on his shots. He's like, I'm going to blitz him, and it's going to be over within the first exchange. Cool. If you're selling a fight, cool. What
deliver?
You're talking about Waldo Acosta-Cortez. He doesn't have that much. He doesn't have Derek Lewis level experience. You're telling me he's an easy enough puzzle to figure out where you're 5 fights into the UFC and you can, okay, I'm just going to hang with Derek Lewis?
Dude, I love Derek Lewis. I love when Derek Lewis is put in there with guys that are not highly mediocrely technical.
Right.
And like just want to go in there and start swinging at each other. Don't put him in any sort of like real technical fight ever again, because
we were just talking about him getting a possible title shot.
Not any. It's over. Okay.
The Derek Lewis ride is over. It's only fun fights.
Keep only fun fights from here, because this is what happens when Derek Lewis gets in there with somebody who is superior on a technical basis. He looks timid. He looks slightly worried, scared at times. Like he can't hang with these new era heavyweights, and it sucks because I love Derek Lewis, and he would beat my ass, but I don't know anything, right? But if you have these technical guys who like know how to move and know how to dodge and know how to like, okay,
she's just a trained fighter.
Yeah, just if you put him in there with a trained fighter, he ends up being like that, man.
Okay.
Put him in there with Tai Tuivasa. Put him in there with heavyweights that just want to swang and bang, baby. That's all he wants to do.
But Tai Tuivasa knocked him out with an elbow, and I had to do a shoey because of it.
I mean, do it. Let's just fucking run the rematch. I don't care.
Okay, so just fun fights.
Just fun. Look, I don't think he wants anything more than that.
He didn't even get like struck to the ground, and fighters were slipping all night. I have no idea what was going on with the canvas.
There wasn't a lot of slippage. I mean,
it's the logos. It's the NASCAR.
It probably is. I'd believe that. I mean, he got hit with like a little jab.
It did connect. But
it did connect, but it didn't look like it actually phased him. It just looked like he fell, and then.
Did you know Whack is what I'm going to call him? Waldo Acosta-Cortez. Whack. Did you know he used to play for the Cincinnati Reds?
I heard him talking about the baseball, and I was like,
he could throw a fastball
crazy.
over 100 miles an hour.
Look at the guy. I bet he could.
So Derek Lewis is like, oh, well, he's a Roy Nelson. He's only got the overhand right. I'm not worried about. He looked fast. The footwork was nice.
I mean, I didn't see anything out of that fight where it's like, okay, this guy's gonna compete with like Cyril Gahn or
right.
But like, he did look good. He looked slick. He looked. Let's get him in there with another high-level opponent. Let's get him in there with another ranked guy and see what happens, because he did win.
Right, but who?
I don't know. Anybody.
On to the co-main, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about the Thug Rose fight.
It's not needed.
There's not much to talk about, dude. I just want to say, Thug Rose is a legend no matter what has happened post-championship reign.
Mm-hmm.
But she hasn't looked as sharp as she once did, and it makes me sad.
Do you know why that is?
Get back with Trevor Whitman.
Get back with Trevor Whitman. Get away from that pedophile Pat. No, sorry. That's a hot take. Stop it.
I mean,
I'm not saying he's currently one. That's an allegation. I can get sued for that. But groomer. We're doing hot takes. This is,
he's doing hot takes.
We're not
I'm here about fights.
We're not on ESPN.
Not yet.
So, that being said, get back with Trevor. Be sharp. Be the ninja that you used to be.
You used to be a ninja, and you still look like it's in there, but
just tweaks here and there. She got eye poked. I think there was something crazy going on. Natalia didn't look great. Feed her to Valentina. Feed her. Feed the goat.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Co-main, please. Song Yadong. It felt like he went through the motions against Sean O'Malley.
Dude, what was this? I mean, like, this card was just so weird. Like, he did, and then, like, up until the third round, Sean looked hesitant.
Didn't let his hands go, right?
He just didn't look. It wasn't like the Sean O'Malley we remember prior to Merab. Maybe getting this win, and I think the only reason he wins this fight is because he had such a clear third round that maybe that builds his confidence back up. He looked maybe not as confident, and after those two losses to Merab, I mean, I'm sure that would mess with your mental to a certain degree.
Sure, I'll add to that. I'll add to it. It's not a but, it's an and. When you're used to 5-round fights, the feeling out process of rounds 1 and 2, regardless of when he got finished in the second Merab fight, the feeling out process is different. So 1 and 2, he's like, all right, well, this guy's supposed to be explosive. He's supposed to be fast. He's supposed to be crazy. He hasn't really hit me with anything. Took me down for 40 seconds in round 1. Took me down for the better part of 2 minutes in round 2. Did 0 damage. Sean looked like he wasn't even in a fight that night. But you're talking about control. You're talking about footwork. He goes, how can I lose if I don't get hit? Third round was definitive. But did Song do enough in the first 2? Control, footwork, pressure. Not damage. But did he do enough to win, to etch out 2 rounds?
I don't know.
What's wrong with the draw nowadays? What's wrong with the draw?
Dude, I did genuinely think that, and it was by the smallest of margins that I personally thought Song won rounds 1 and 2. But it was like, I could already be like, I mean, I could see one of these 2 rounds going to Sean easily, So 3 was like the most clear win in any of those rounds.
Yeah.
And that was Sean. And if you use the Diorio differential, that would have been enough because that is a 10-8 in a Diorio differential system.
It's not a 10-7, it's a 10-8.
That's a 10-8. A 10-7 is what you would typically call like a 10.
Oh, a beat down. Okay. So you're thinking they should stop being so gun shy with the 10-7s.
Yeah, I think 10-7 is use 10-7 when you currently use 10-8. Yeah. For a younger audience that doesn't watch at all,
Yeah.
Our demographics are like 35 and above.
100%.
But man,
you don't think Sean won?
I mean,
can I ask you this? Can I ask you this?
I don't lean one way or the other. Let's put it that way.
What would a 4th and 5th round look like for Song and Sean? Sean was just getting warmed up. Sean would have.
I mean, how bad he hurt him in round 3. I do think Sean wins a 4 and a 5 round fight. So
Sean had a splotch on his knee this big from Song's blood.
He has some of the craziest knees that don't knock people out,
dude,
of all time.
Sean beat Yadong so hard. He beat Yadong. He grabbed
Yadong hard, bro.
Hard, fast, quick. He beat up Yadong. I mean, with 2 hands and a leg. So I think at that pace, he could beat up Yadong all night.
I think he could have too, but it was a 3-round fight, so it was cut off, circumcised, if you will, and we didn't get the full fight.
He circed Yadong, dude.
He circed Yadong.
What's next for Sean? Title?
No. The first contender for Jans should be Merab. Run that back.
What?
Then we'll figure it out from there.
It was definitive.
You don't get a title. Nah, dude. Merab dominated all year long. He gets the run back. I think that's fair. Merab, they put on a war. Merab gets the run back.
Has the UFC contacted you? When did you become such a company man?
I'm not a company man.
This is entertainment.
I don't care, dude. If you put on too many fights that are strictly for entertainment, you're going to lose the prestige that you once were.
The meaning, right?
You need to have a mix. And don't tell me Merab versus Peter Yan was not insanely entertaining.
100%. But nobody expected that, though.
Okay. Run it back.
So, you think whether it's justified... Hang on. Whether it's justified or not, which is a more entertaining fight? Merab running it back after, not 4 title defenses. Give him some rest, Kyle. Let Merab rest.
What I'm saying is, if he wants it, it should be his. If he wants to rest, that's up to him. All right, take your rest, But if he wants to run back immediately, he's entitled. Be the fight.
He's entitled to it.
Even Sean said that.
Right. He said he wouldn't mind losing out on that if Merab wants it.
Yeah, Merab Marab had such a dominant year last year. I think he deserves his rematch.
Kudos to Sean for etching. I mean, getting the win. He earned it in my opinion, to a degree, but slicing through that thin, proverbial line of no, it's Sean O'Malley. He's got to win. We're paying him too much to not win on top. So shout out to him. On to the main, if you're ready.
Dude, let's talk about the main event, boy.
Oh, Batty the Batty. Oh, Batty. You couldn't name a bigger star going into the Paramount era. Okay, well, Conor McGregor. We haven't seen Conor McGregor in half of a decade in July. Half of a decade, Kyle. So you're talking, oh, well, you got Ronda. Haven't seen her in a decade.
Get her out of here.
So it's like, this is the guy that's next up. You're talking about Sean O'Malley edging out a win. Sure. Who's here now? There's only room for one. And it's Patty the motherfucking Batty.
Nah, no. Sorry.
What do you mean?
This fight was this is exactly what you really expect from a Justin Gaethje and Patty the Batty fight. Justin throwing caution to the wind, swanging and banging.
Leaning to the right a lot.
He messed Patty up, dude. Patty proved, though, that Scousers don't get knocked out, because as much damage as he took and as much visual, blood, swelling,
bruising,
he never looked close to being finished in that fight. No. Even when he would get knocked down, he was very lucid looking. He was very aware of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
It was an impressive loss, dude. That was an insane loss.
It's an impressive loss.
Dude. Justin pieced him up. And Patty had his own offense. I don't think he didn't damage Justin.
Do you know did you see that thing who landed more significant strikes throughout the fight?
No.
Patty edged him 3-2. But you're talking about
crazy.
But you're talking about hits from Justin Gaethje. That's not you're not playing pit pat.
Bombs.
You're not playing, oh, I'm gonna give you one, you give me one.
Dude.
He hit him in the sternum.
That's why damage is so important, man.
He hit him in the sternum, dropped him, and Justin goes, what drop, like in between the corner when we weren't swarmed by ads. I don't know how the viewing experience was for you. It was insane.
I know everyone's talked about that, and I tend to I don't always pay attention in between rounds, because I'm usually if I'm at your place or I'm at someone's place, I'm talking, chatting.
Sure.
At my dad's house, so in between rounds, kind of just we're chit chatting. So I didn't really think about it, but I did hear obviously there was a ton of ads in between rounds.
It didn't really bother me that much. You're paying for what you pay for. There's NFL ads. There's regular cable TV ads. You're gonna have ads. People who don't pay for YouTube Premium that watch this, they're getting ads.
No, they're not.
What do you mean?
They get no ads on our videos.
Well, no. They're not getting our ads, but they're getting.
They're not getting any ads on our video.
Anyways, so you're saying that Justin showed up, he showed out. I don't think that was Justin at 100%. I really don't. He looked.
Maybe not.
He looked.
He may have broke his hand in round 2.
That he wasn't throwing it a lot. But he didn't need to throw it full force. Even Trevor was like, just 80. Just give me pop shots. Put him down. Front headlock. It wasn't. People are calling this it was sloppy or it wasn't technical. Hang on. What are you watching?
Have you ever watched Justin's fights?
It's a car crash.
That's Justin. That's his style. And yes, he did get a little more technical later on, but maybe he just said, "Fuck it, let's go back to my way, and we're gonna win my way or not."
Pressure, and Patty
never tried to take him to the ground, use his submission game on him, but he said he was gonna stand and bang. So,
a man of his word. All power to him. I'm not upset. If there's anything that he needed, it was to be shown. No. You have to make adjustments. You keep your chin down, hands up.
This isn't the end of Patty's career.
No, he's only 31, dog.
Yeah.
So do I think Justin beats Ilya? Who's to say? Who's to know?
Nope.
The post show of 324. Nope. I mean, that was it, right?
Ilya knocks Justin out.
Wow.
Ilya's a bad dude. Ilya's that dude.
Has he ever faced a puncher like Justin Gaethje, though? Max is not Gaethje. Charles is not Gaethje.
Not max out.
But they're not. But that's a one-way street. That's a one-way street. You're talking about technical, yes. And then you're talking about a compromised Gaethje that Max knocked out. Who else is Max knocked out? Cole.
A lot of people.
Sleep. So you're talking about.
I'm just saying, if Ilya can knock Max out,
he can knock anybody out.
One punch.
Right.
He can knock anybody out.
You're making that prediction now, even when we're down the line, and the pre-show's coming up. I can't hold
Ilya
you.
Knocks either of them out. Maybe not knocks out Patty based on what we just saw, but Ilya wins either fight.
I mean, Justin took years off of Patty's chin.
Dude.
He doesn't get knocked out, but god damn it, he gets knocked down.
He gets hurt.
Are we done? We wrapped up? You want to talk about anything else?
We're tied, right? We didn't differentiate on any fight, correct?
Not a bit. We had the same picks.
So we are 1, 2, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. We're both 3-2, correct?
Going into this new Paramount era?
Yeah. That's not a bad start.
It's not a bad start.
You ready for the UFC 325? Because now it's time for the pre-show.
Fucking slash.
Boom. Let's get into it.
Hello. What's up, guys? You're watching the Couch Casuals, and this is the pre-show. My turn.
It's his turn. We're on the pre-show of UFC 325, baby.
Happening the week after, which is nuts.
1 week after, dude. Crazy good card here. On paper, very fun fights. Very fun fights across the board.
Shout out to the prelims. I'm not trying to dig too deep. Let's just go into the main card.
Yeah, let's just move right into the main card. We got potential rookie of the year from last year, Sal Killed versus Jamie Malarkey, both from Australia, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That is not I don't know what that accent was. I don't know what I just divulged myself into.
Crikey.
I got Sal Kid in this fight.
I like Jamie Malarkey. I do. But this Sal Kid,
he's nasty.
This kid is on another, like, he's on another level. And for him to be, you know how they like set fighters up to fight in their hometown eventually? It's happening with Michael Chiesa later this year in Seattle. I think March 28th or something like that. Mm-hmm. They will set you up if you are good enough to be a hometown representative.
Like a hot little star, yeah, dude.
For Sal Killed to get this spot this early just speaks volumes to his talent.
It's going to be very telling who this crowd cheers for, because Jamie Malarkey is also from Australia.
What part, though?
I don't know.
So you have your Perths, you have your New Zealand fighters, you have your Sydney fighters, and this is where that is, right? Sydney?
This is in Sydney, Olympic Park, Australia.
So you have, I mean, you're talking about, even in America, it's like, oh, are you from 5th Street? Or are you from 8th Street? You there's a difference there. So
let's see what happens. I'm excited to see the walkout, see what happens here.
Are you going to see the walkout, or are you going to see ads?
Well, we saw the walkouts, didn't we? We saw all walkouts.
Some.
Did we miss some walkouts?
There were some walkouts missed.
That's insane, dude.
They got to make their money back, brother. But we didn't miss the main event last show. So what I'm saying is, who are they gonna cheer for? I like Jamie Malarkey and I like his style. I have Sal Killed.
It'll be a fun open. This is gonna be a banging opener fight, dude. I'm very excited for this fight.
There might be a finish. These guys, they're getting paid $100,000 for a finish bonus. Performance bonus, rather. $25,000 minimum for a finish, regardless. Submission, knockout, TKO. $25,000 minimum.
This is a card where 4 out of 5 fights could very easily be finishes.
So we're going into the new era still tied. Let's get some. Let's go. What's the next
see
one?
What happens,
What's
dude.
the next one?
Tai Tuivasa making a return after a long layoff versus Taliesin Teixeira. T squared. They both could be T squared. Really.
You went first.
I went first with the Salkill. Yeah.
Taliesin finishes him. T squared finishes him. We have to differentiate.
I got T squared, man.
If you do MMA math, you got whoa,
dude.
If you do MMA math, Derek Lewis finished T squared. Tai finished Derek. Tai should be able to beat T squared. Which also, if you want to do the math, Tai Tuivasa is also T squared. So who are we going with? Taliesin Teixeira?
Just to prove that like this is no collusion here. I've already picked a verdict.
Oh my god, dude!
I picked Taliesin Teixeira, man. Like it.
Was that a first round knockout?
That was, bro. Because that's what's gonna happen.
Do you think Tai took too much time off, or what's going on? Why?
I just think Ty's taking so much damage in his last fight. I mean, Tai is a guy who like I will never 100% count out. Am I like? Would I put a lot of money on this fight? No. I would never put a lot of money against Tai Tuivasa.
I would never put money on a heavyweight fight.
I would never put money on a fight anymore, really.
Well, don't say that. We're going to lose our sponsors.
Yeah, our fake sponsor, dude.
So, we both got Taliesin. Man, I really thought I was throwing a curveball. And you literally...
Nah, dude.
Wow, dude.
Well, we were so high on Taliesin prior to his loss. So, it's like, I didn't completely just... lose faith in the guy.
You said we cut him from CCMMA.
It doesn't matter. I can still support our ex-fighters.
Okay.
I can't even keep track of our roster anymore.
We wish them the best.
How many fighters do we have?
We have one in the main. We have one in the main event, and I dare you. I dare you to go against Volkanovski.
We'll get to that shortly. We're
not
there yet.
So we both got Taliesin. Let's keep this train moving. This is an upbeat show.
Another banger fight. Kickboxing technique in this fight. Rafael Fiziev versus Mauricio Hufi.
Fighting nerd.
The fighting nerd himself, dude.
Whew, I mean, this is a real test for Rufi.
Let me go first.
Okay. Oh, well, hang on. Just a little bit of history. He's coming off of a loss, no?
I believe he is.
Who beat him?
Saint Denis, man.
Saint Denis beat Rufi?
Yeah, dude. Saint Denis is a dog, though.
If only Saint Denis was on this card, it would actually mean something.
I know, right?
Wait
a second.
wait, just a tick.
That's okay. We'll get to that shortly.
Fiziev's coming off a loss against Gaethje. That's the last time he fought, or no?
Dude, is that the last time he fought?
You're talking about a car collision with Justin Gaethje?
UFC.com sucks.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I
don't even know why you're not on like shirt on.
He fought Bahamondes.
Oh my God,
last year.
The great Bahamondes. How could I ever forget?
I don't remember that fight at all. It is a big test for Hufi. It is a big W for Hufi. I'm going with my fighting nerd, Mauricio Hufi. Hufi.
Dude, why?
This is going to be a stylish fight. It's going to be a lot of technique. I love watching Hufi fight. I got to back my boy in this fight, man.
Do you know what was impossible for Patty in 324?
What?
Taking Gaethje down. Do you know what Fiziev did twice? Took Gaethje down. What did Benoit Saint Denis do against Hufi?
I know.
Completely just wrecked him. I got Rafael Fiziev by decision.
I'm going a little bit with my heart here. I get it.
He doesn't have the grappling. Fiziev doesn't even grapple like that. He doesn't even
stays on the feet. Hufi has Such beautiful kickboxing, dude.
Fiziev is literally a tactician.
I know, and I hope it stays on the feet because no matter what, I want to see these guys fight it out.
You know,
sometimes hyper technical fights are boring, and sometimes they're like works of art. And I'm hoping it is the second.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I'm riding with Hoofy, man. I love the fighting nerds.
You do. You are a fighting nerds, Dick Ryder. But what I'm saying, well, don't jump ship now.
I don't jump ship unless I have to.
Yeah.
Unless it's real bad. I'll jump ship.
So Rafael Fiziev, however you want to say it, I think this is I didn't want to go with him, but we're not tying again. This is a competition. We are in the Paramount era. Dude. I am coming to win. And I think Fiziev washes Hoofy.
Washes, dude. That's a crazy take. We are 1.5 cards in, and this is our first separation.
That's crazy.
It really is. We went 1.5 cards full and stayed the same. Anything else you'd like to say about this fight here?
Shout out to the fighting nerds. They're overrated. Everybody but Prates.
You might be right, but
Cal Barao, Hoofy, Jean Silva.
Dude, Prates is that dog.
Surfboard. Prates he's that guy. Go ahead.
Are you ready for this absolute destruction that's going to occur in the co-main event? People, years of people's lives are going to be taken off in this main event, or this co-main event, I believe.
No.
Dude, it's going to be disgusting.
Just one.
Just one?
Dan Hooker gets beat up like he did against Arnold Allen. Benoit Saint Denis, yeah, of course. If he chooses to grapple Dan Hooker, it is over. It is game over. Dan Hooker couldn't wrestle a.
Dude, I love watching Dan Hooker fight. Tattooed Dan Hooker has been an absolute different animal, but Benoit Saint Denis is the god of war for a reason.
Are you going with BSD?
I am going with the Frenchman.
All right, then I'll go with Dan Hooker.
Really?
This is
You're
spite.
You're going to do it just because?
Well, hang on. Dan Hooker's got
doesn't get you wins. That could get you a loss.
Dan Hooker's got a fire under his ass. He needs this. He needs this win so he can fight Patty.
I would love to see. Honestly, if I would probably be rooting for Hooker. Like, I like both of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably just like, oh man, a Hooker one that'd be sick because it's kind of just like the underdog appreciation there.
You say God of War because that's his nickname. Do you remember the war with Dustin Poirier in the Apex?
Dude, I do.
He got caught off guard by Arnold Allen. I don't know what that. I think that was a 145 blunder. Should have never went down to 145. But no, man, Dan Hooker is him. He's him.
Dan Hooker is war. So it's gonna be a great fight. This whole card, if all the fights hit their peak, could be just such a fun pay-per-view.
You didn't get the script? Derek Lewis didn't send you the script for 325?
No, dude. They let me out on that one.
Well, the script is Dan Hooker in emphatic knockout.
Hey, it could happen.
It will. Happen. It's in the script. So
are you picking Dan Hooker?
Yeah, I'm picking Dan Hooker.
Okay, so you flip-flopped twice on this.
Well, no, I said he couldn't wrestle a rapist off of it. No. That's what Patty said. You've seen the beef, right? Okay.
A little bit.
Patty Patty said, he lost the arm, but he couldn't wrestle a rapist off of his mother. And that is so out of line. They said it was a joke. They said it was a joke. He said it was a joke. He's not saying anything bad about Dan's mother. He's saying something bad about Dan's grappling. But what a weird analogy.
Dude, that's a crazy analogy.
And then Dan Hooker fires back and he's like, R.I.P. Ricky, which is Pimblett's dead mate who killed himself. And so there's...
Dude.
Dan goes, I just wanted there to be mutual hatred.
When you hear some of these guys talk, they only could have been fighters. Like, that shit is foul.
Venom. Spitting venom, dude. Foul.
Hateful.
So, I need to see Dan Hooker versus Patty Pimblett just to not squash the beef, but literally like, okay, if it's on site, Dan tweeted SITE. That's not how you say on site. I mean, depending on if you're saying it's this site or, but on site is SIGHT. Whatever. I got Dan Hooker just because Benoit Saint Denis is a polarizing figure in the lightweight division. I need Dan Hooker to win. I need him to come out. He was competitive against Arman. I don't know where Sarpussian or whoever fits into the lightweight contendership. I don't like Arman. People are praising this media tour he went on. He went on some podcasts and some live streams or whatever. He's eating food, copying Patty's shit. I don't like Arman Sarukian. I think what he did against Bobby Green was a very pussy move. I think what he did against Dan Hooker, headbutting him at the weigh-ins, breaking his nose, was a pussy move. Hitting the crowd member during his walkout. This guy,
he's very unlikable. Very unlikable, dude.
Dana said it years ago with Tyron Woodley. He goes, this guy, every time he talks, he keeps putting his foot in his mouth. This guy, Arman Sarukian, they ended the UFC 324 with just a still of him going, no name tag. Nobody knows who the fuck this guy is. I'm not. They didn't bring him into the cage. Nobody likes this guy.
No.
So I hope Dan Hooker wins, gets the Paddy Pimblett fight. I kind of want Paddy to fight Arman next, just because.
Get that beef out of the way. Squash that beef.
We'll see.
Paddy's probably got one of the better shots at beating Arman.
People are calling for Paddy Connor.
Why is Connor being even brought up anymore?
Because he's Connor. Who, dude? I know, man. As casual as we are.
When Chuck Liddell was done, were people calling for Chuck Liddell 5 years after the fight?
I'm calling for Chuck Liddell right now. I'll fight him at 205 right now.
No, don't touch.
I'll fight him at. I'll teep kick his big belly right now, dude.
Dude. Anyway.
Main event?
Are you ready for the main event?
Are you ready for the main event? Because the first time this came around, I asked you. Because one of your notoriously favorite fighters is Alex Volkanovski. Maybe your favorite. Rightfully so.
That's my boy.
One of our signed fighters. Pinned to paper. Dotted
line. Who did you pick last time?
Diego Lopez. I think I'm 100% sure you went Volk.
And I'm 100% sure I'm going Volk again. That is my dog. That is my boy. That is my goat. I'm riding with Volk. You can take our boy. At least I can't not pick Volk in this fight for two reasons. One, it's my boy. I love Volkanovski. That is my dog. Two, there is nothing that has changed since their last fight. Diego shouldn't be in this title fight. There are multiple contenders who probably should have had this spot. But Diego's here. I think it's still going to be a fun fight. I think Volkanovski wins identically to last time.
By decision? Like a dominant decision?
A nice, solid, dominant Volkanovski decision.
Does he get caught again? Or no, he's...
I mean, it's possible. I think, he's getting up there in age. We're potentially nearing the end of his career. It's always a possibility. You can't ever say it's not going into a fight.
I already got our beef out of the way of choosing samesies for the last card and a half. I got 2 fights against it, so, I mean, going with Volk would be the smart thing. I feel like the adjustments that Diego's going to try to make to maybe put, a better performance foot forward, I think that's going to end up capitalizing on himself and him, maybe the footwork of like cutting off the cage instead of chasing, or using his footwork to get himself into an advantageous position is going to cost him by Volk literally being served on a silver platter where Diego needs to be for Volk to succeed.
Yeah.
I got Alexander Volkanovski by decision. If not, I mean, we haven't really seen Diego be stopped, right? Maybe Evloev?
I just had it. Let's go back to Diego's. I mean,
or was it a decision? It was his debut got him on the map. I want to say
it was a decision. It was a decision that was like just. I mean, it was a decision, but Lopez had so much offense in that fight that people were super shocked. Obviously, that's where he got his name recognition started, and I mean, it's just been he's only been in the UFC for almost 3 years, man.
Which is insane. That's 2 title shots in 3 years.
It's crazy. And I'm not even saying he doesn't deserve one at some point. I'm just saying someone like Evloev, someone like Lerone Murphy. Dude, Lerone Murphy's knockout of Aaron Pico.
They're capitalizing on what have you done for me lately? And Lerone Murphy, yes, but like you go, oh my God, this is the second time they're running it back? Rather than feed Volk a new contender, you want to go with recency bias only because this is their second event on Paramount. In the second weekend in a row.
I get it.
The eruption for Paddy Pimblett, and I know this is a pre-post show, that's the only reason I keep going back to 324. The eruption for Paddy Pimblett on their walkout, or on his walkout rather.
It was huge, dude. He is a star. He's so likable.
That's in America. That's not in the O2. That's not in Anfield. You're talking about Paddy in America, whether he bought 250 tickets for over $100,000 or not, whatever. Yeah, bought it himself. Volk in Sydney. That place, Land Down Under.
Electric, dude.
Land Down Under is going to go nuts.
Will it be the last time we see him walk?
No.
Good.
Unless it's too gritty. Unless it's too gritty, because he wants to do a quick turnaround. If he doesn't finish Diego in the first 3, I would bet the latter that he retires.
Man, this is my boy, my dog. Spotless record minus Ilia Topuria.
That's an oil stain.
Dude,
that is a spaghetti stain on the sweater that is Alexander Volkanovski.
Ilia Topuria is just so disgustingly good.
Alex isn't even the real champ.
He is. Shut your mouth.
He's not even the lineal champ. Ilia decided, hey, I'm tired of cutting. I'm going up.
He's a weight bully.
Oh, he's a weight bully. Okay. All right. This show's over. Thank you guys for watching CCMMA. Clips coming soon. We love you. Pre-post show complete. We will be back on a later date with whatever happens.
And UFC 325 post show. It's coming in less than a week.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Patty is black and blue. And the lightweight division is shambled.